Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, David R. Stenberg. Joining him is Captain Morgan, as usual, on the poop deck. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
What have you been reading?
This week I finished that about the Chicago World's Fair.
Okay.
Yeah, there was it was right after the one in France that built the Eiffel Tower. So they had this thing. There's out Eiffel. You know.
So is this the Chicago World's Fair that introduced the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't know that going in. Um, I was wondering because they kept talking about it, and I was trying to. I didn't bother looking it up. I said, "Oh, I'll have to find out." Yeah, Ferris wheel. It was a big, dangerous thing. It was like you could never do it now, with lawsuits and all that shit. Just and
Did anyone get?
the pyramids to put the thing together. I think the cars carried like 50 people each, and it was like
Wow.
25. I don't know. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up on what but there it was immense. The thing was fucking immense. A couple of people went nuts on it. That was fun.
Well, isn't this is like a time in our history or the world's history where people felt like even train travel was going down the rails at ungodly speeds, like over 30 miles an hour. They were thinking, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
The human body wasn't meant to travel that fast.
No. Those early trains used to do telescoping. Telescoping.
And the wood stoves would catch fire, burn the wooden cars and the people, and yet it persevered, and we have.
Hmm. Beats walking.
I don't know. Yep.
It beats like riding your horse as fast as fucking possible through bad areas. All right, Mike.
Kill the old ones, take the young ones.
Yeah.
That's right. Kill the old ones, take the young ones.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Hey, Mike.
How's it going?
Eat their mules and oxen.
Mules and oxen? What are we doing?
Yeah, talking about crossing the country back in the day.
Hey, Mikey.
Back when they thought train travel was outrageous at 30 miles an hour, that people couldn't withstand the intense pressures of traveling at 30 miles an hour on a rail.
Hey, Mikey. We're talking about robots. We're doing it. We're going right in.
Already?
My fucking robot.
That's a record.
My robot ruined everything.
That's going to be a record.
I suppose a train,
Yeah.
you could consider a train a robot, wouldn't you? Any motor vehicle, I guess, could be considered a robot.
Everything's a robot.
Well, I don't know. It's like if the autonomous nature of it is that you put the throttle on and you sit back and you have yourself a wank while the thing's cruising down the rail at 30 miles an hour. You pre-programmed it to travel at 35 miles an hour. Got the steam just right.
Like he's getting his coffee. Look at him go.
There was
Yep.
one guy actually
I'll get my tea in a
didn't
minute.
like the sound of the steam. They have like a thing on the steam pipe that clanks up and down. Some guy didn't like it, so he put it down and he tied it down so he didn't have to listen to the clank anymore. He didn't live much longer.
Yeah.
But that was a thing,
Hide this.
I mean, you
steam.
get some dummy
What,
that
what was he tying down? Speaking of
the release
steam.
valve.
Speaking is a lot of hot air here.
The steam.
What? So what was he tying down?
He was on a train, an old train, a long time ago, and it was the steam valve, the release valve, and it kept clanking.
Oh.
It has that that top to clank, click. It was just doing that. It was bugging him. and you didn't know what the hell it was for, because I don't know. They just I don't know who knows why he was even there. You know, the real engineer was drunk or sleeping on the coal or something. You know, whatever.
Tied up. The guy was tied up.
The guy was just
He
doing
was
it.
robbing the train. He was a bad hombre.
He didn't understand it. That's all. So
Somebody robbed the Glendale train.
Yeah, this
morning,
morning, half
9:30.
past 9.
You ain't lying, are you?
I'm reading
I don't
The
know,
Stand. You
it's
always
something
wanted,
about-
Mike.
What's that?
I'm reading the book that's actually The Stand you always wanted.
Really?
Yeah, it's that.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's the one. It's a Station 11. It's got the National Book Award, I think, in 2014.
No kidding.
Yeah. So like,
The Stand without all the supernatural
well, I ain't
stuff.
done with it, but she doesn't look Stephen Kingy, and she got she's this is in Canada, Toronto. So it's kind of cool. It's so far. It's like the first, like everybody's like at a bar. It's right at the beginning. They're all at a bar and they're saying goodbye to each other. And then the line is, everybody will be, everyone here will be dead in 2 weeks. You know, they didn't know at the time. You know what I mean? Because it's a pandemic thing. It's kind of cute because it was written in 2014. He said, yeah, pandemic. Been there, done that. You know,
Would you like your breakfast, Mason?
pandemic.
Pandemic.
All this
Damn
stuff.
appendix.
I mean, it's weird reading about this stuff. It says, yeah, it's like you know, this is if the world's fucked up. It says, but when you live in a world that's really fucked up, like a book about the world being fucked up ain't so fucked up, you know? Yeah, well, you know. Oh, you're exaggerating there. One guy, oh yeah, at the beginning of the pandemic, one guy goes to the grocery store, right? You guys begin, and he gets all his food and one cart full of toilet paper. And went, ha! What are you doing? I mean, you've got all this room, right? You've got this time, this money, right? You're gonna buy toilet paper, right? He did canned food. He did shit that made sense, but then the toilet, what the fuck?
Now we know. That's currency.
Yeah, I guess. Well, she thought it. Well, it's a woman, so she probably, you know, it was a male character, but she was writing about a dude who just better get toilet paper, I guess, if he knows what's good for him.
Do you remember the kid who bought all the hand sanitizer?
Yeah. He was hoarding it.
Well, it's funny.
That's what people
All
do in
that-
pandemics, you know?
All that hoarding of toilet paper, people didn't think to just go wash up.
Yeah. You can get by without it. I mean, easy. You need soap. Yeah, get soap. Because, you know.
Be a man.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I got no way of getting it off my fingers.
Lots of sticks and leaves out there, boys.
Leaves. You go wild, man. Leaves.
Do
Leaves
you ever
in your
wad
butt.
up? Do you ever wad up like a hemlock bunch? What can go in there?
No.
Well, like in some Muslim countries, you eat with your right hand and you wipe with the left.
Yeah.
But if you're in the bush, you wipe with 2 stones. 3 stones is too many. But you have like 2 pebbles. You wipe with 2 pebbles. And I keep thinking that, you know, in these places where all these pebbles, there are probably people reusing the pebbles and whatnot.
Yeah.
To,
When they
to
have their
wipe with.
favorite pebbles, they keep them. There's rinse them off,
Yeah.
put them back in their pocket. These are my pebbles.
That's what the desert does
My
to you.
butt pebbles.
I think I need more than a pebble.
I'm known to need more than that.
Any more than 2 pebbles, they're overindulgent, you know? It's
Yeah.
like,
Now you're just being a pig.
Are you in one of those office scenarios where after 5 minutes the toilet paper contracts back up.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
use it
you
anymore.
can't get it. It's too thin. Yeah, because the
They
company's
only allow
really
you
cheap.
two, but it contracts.
Well, for anybody listening who actually needs some real advice, if you're out in the woods, use sphagnum moss.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the stuff to use.
You dunk your ass in a lake.
Well, no,
No,
don't go near your drinking supply.
I'm not gonna drink there.
Yes, in the
Well,
lake.
if you're out in the woods, man, you might need that water supply for something. Might be someone else's
Yeah.
water supply.
I'm doing it.
Keep
anyway.
your ass
I'm
out of
gonna
the
take
water,
a whole
Dave.
turd in there, man. I'm just gonna wipe my ass. So you don't even wash in the lake, right? Like, you don't wash in the lake or nothing. Just stay out there all grizzly, just funky as hell. There's always
Well,
somebody up
you're
there.
not supposed to be drinking the lake water anyway.
No, you should
There's
not
all
do
kinds of things already shitting and pissing in the lake anyway, not
That's
just
right.
humans.
I
So,
reckon.
There's a turtle.
so
Right
Anyways,
next to
what if it's fall or winter and you don't want to stick your ass in a lake? Just get some sphagnum moss. It's a
Just
lot
get-
easier.
we're gonna get.
Well, don't listen to
we're gonna
Dave.
get
well, you
Listen
blizzard
to
could
Wayne.
winter.
use the
about-
snow.
Don't
The
listen to
snow
him.
is
We get
probably
some
the
snow,
best
then
in
you
the
use it
winter
snow.
time.
You wipe your
Just
ass on
grab
the
a
ice.
handful of snow and that works. I've done that before.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
You slide down the hill on
It's
your
safe.
butt. Leave a
Take
streak.
ground
No, you get-
straight down the hill.
Yeah. Like the sled. And it,
You know, if you get lost out there, you can. If you get lost out there, just hang up your dirty underwear.
There you go. And call your
Don't make
robot.
it too brown and nobody's going to see it.
They'll smell it. They'll smell it before they see it. It's a beacon.
I suppose.
Like, yeah. It says, we won't see them, but we'll be able to smell them. Keep your nose out.
I
for
did
money.
that thing. I did that thing this week where you ever wash your clothes and forget they're in the washer for a couple days, and then you
Yeah.
put them in the dryer and they stink. And I didn't realize it was the clothes, and I'm walking around looking for what's stinking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's you. I've done that. Not that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just smelled. I mean, what the fuck's that smell? Oh, Christ, that's me. I gotta do something about this.
In fact, I think this might be the last shirt.
Just might be. Yeah, I hate
Well,
that getting near
just-
the end, too.
Use like a couple of capfuls of pine saw, pine cleaner. Throw
Vinegar.
that in your wash.
Just put vinegar all
And,
over everything.
It'll mask the smell, I guess. Enough.
You know, people like that, they have spraying vinegar on everything. It cleans everything. Yeah, but your house smells like a salad.
Get out of
I
there.
was wondering why I'm hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Not
Wanna go in the
vinegar.
house?
Don't do it.
All right, go on.
Was it vinegar
Nope,
and
nope,
baking soda?
nope.
That's fun, right? You do like evil.
Yeah, the
evil
baking
Dr.
soda
Evil
works
experiment.
really well for odor neutralization. You can't beat baking soda.
Nah, I know.
Throw that in your.
You pretend you have like rabies and shit.
It'd be fine, except it sits damp for a couple days, and if it's warm enough, it builds up this odor, this weird odor. You know?
Well, yeah, it's bacteria. You can't get rid of all the bacteria. There's no way. You know, you can only keep it down. You can only keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
There's no way of like getting rid of all the bacteria that causes
Oh,
smells.
It's
shit.
a
We're
bacterial
swimming
anything
in,
else.
even though we can't see it, we're swimming in a sea of bacteria
It's
all
everywhere.
around us all the time.
It's all over you.
Some people would say your laundry went sour.
Sour?
Like
Well,
you
sour.
went sour. That's what the wife
That
says.
was that was years ago.
like milk. Like you're some kind of.
I soured up years ago.
Yeah, old sourdough cohort up there.
Conversation is soured.
I got some blue cheese in the fridge, but it's been in there for ages, and I just can't tell if it's going bad or
That's
not.
better.
It's even better.
Yeah. Wait till it's completely blue. Then
Completely
it's
blue.
done.
Isn't it that they have examples of Celts and other northern people? They wad up butter into big balls and they stick it in the bog to preserve it.
Butterballs in
And
the
then
bog.
and like these enormous balls of butter, and
Butterballs.
they dig them out, and they're actually probably they consider it still edible, even after hundreds,
Butter.
if not thousands of years, at least the core, because
This is
they're
an anaerobic.
protected from decay.
It's an anaerobic environment, so the bad bacteria can't live in anaerobic conditions.
Yes.
It's preserved.
We'll see that
Right
next
there
week at
next
Whole
to the-
Foods. Bog butter,
Bog
Four
butter. Bog butter.
$100 a pound.
Bog butter balls.
Genuine
Bog.
Viking bog butter.
It's probably how cheese came about, trying to preserve, those kinds of things.
Yeah, can you imagine, like, you're being an alien, you come down here and you're looking at humans like, wow, they're taking excretions from one creature, they're mixing in this other creature, and then they're eating the byproduct of that creature eating the excretions of this other creature.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's open a restaurant.
Full of excretions.
Excretion people on a stick wrapped in bacon.
That'd be good.
Build these fancy restaurants, diversions, excretions.
There's a
a
trend
single
change,
bar.
man.
Get your Viking bog butter.
Yeah, excretions as a singles bar.
Or maybe that's emissions.
No, it's an old man's bar.
It's a gay man's bar. Nocturnal emissions. That's a young man's bar.
Oh, was that AI generated?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Well, do you know the can that I showed you? I think I'll show you
Is
here.
that real?
Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember Gray Sail, which is one of my favorite
I can't see.
breweries here in Rhode Island? They made, the Captain's Daughter, one of my favorites, and they make
Captain's
like the
Daughter?
Little Sister.
Dirty man.
Little sister.
And
Dirty man.
and what they did was they covered up. You know how like the skirt kind of like it's like blowing up a little bit. You could see a little bit of leg underneath her. Well, they covered it up. It's like really weird. It's like they felt like they were showing like a little skin underneath the skirt, and it
Somebody's
wasn't like
wife was offended.
her backside. But it just seemed like so stupid. It was like one of my favorite labels. Like what the fuck.
Take away what little pleasure we have.
It is
I
weird.
know. It's
It's little
harder and
pleasure,
harder to
too.
find these days.
Very little pleasure.
So mine is
That's too
Good
much.
Sailor, and
Those are nice labels. I
one's
thought
called
those were
Sinking Ship.
legit. I thought those were legit when you showed them to me. I thought that's what
Yeah, I know. You asked me if they were
they
real.
look like. Decent labels.
Yeah, it's AI, man.
That's a great name for a beer company.
Yeah, Drunken Sailor. This one's called Captain
Yeah.
One Eye. And the last one, I answered you. I sent you a picture. It's the AI beer. It's called Killer Computer. We spelled with a K.
Captain. Oh. Okay.
It's in the group chat that we got. Oh, happy birthday. 65, huh?
Oh, me?
George-
Oh, yeah.
George is-
Oh, thank you.
George
Yes,
is officially a senior citizen.
Yeah,
I am
that's right.
on the Medicare.
You're almost as old as the
The
Pope.
elder. He's the elder.
He's old.
You're like Pope age.
He's elderly.
Old.
Elderly. Elderly. Give me
Yeah.
that discount. Give me that discount.
That's right. I'd be surprised, like, how many offer senior discounts. But you got to eat your supper before 4 o'clock or something.
Oh,
like
is that right? Yeah. We don't want you smelling up the place after 4. We'll just pay you to
Pretty
come in
best
early.
anyway.
Get it over with. Go home, Grandpa.
There's like lists of things. I know a lot of hotels and motels and stuff will give you like a senior discount of 10% or 15% or something like that.
Yeah?
Yes,
Where?
it adds
Not the
up.
high traffic ones. But
I don't know.
AARP, baby.
You get that
AARP.
first. But you
Never
gotta buy it,
joined
right?
the AARP. Never.
You're not in?
They start sending you that stuff at like 50. You know,
Yeah.
the AARP stuff.
They
As soon as you
said you're
turn
29.
50, stuff.
What the fuck is this? Just start thinking about it. Just warm up to it.
Yeah,
So
true.
Steve's the same age as you. They have same birthday. So we called Steve, and he says, "I didn't go fast at all." That's what he said. So it was gonna go fast. He said, "Fucking dragged." Took forever to get
Yeah.
here. He goes,
Yeah, well, just wait.
"Yeah,
Today's May 10th, right? Me dad would have been 100 today.
100.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah." My parents go to
1925.
33, so they're getting close to the 100. Yeah, if they were around.
25.
25. Yeah.
How the world has changed in all that time.
I'm sure he'd be happy. He'd be pleased. I had to fix that
Years.
truck.
Wow.
I like that big one. He gave me this great route. He said, going north, right, up to you. He said, believe it or not, instead of 95, take 93. He said, believe it or not. It's shorter. It doesn't seem it, right? Because you hear 93.
Well,
I went,
93 is the-
93?
It's
Really?
great. Yeah, 93 is a good way to go.
That's the trucker's way, anyway.
No, it's the best way.
Would you just?
Better than 95.
I
Fuck.
know you can't help it, Mason.
Yeah.
Please.
Then you got to get on 16 with all the tourists and go up, off of 95. You
Well,
want
fuck
New
that.
Hampshire, but 93 is much better. Come
Here's
up on the west side of the Kangamogus and go that way.
So I go on 93.
I don't know. That's my favorite place. Favorite way to go.
So I go on
Hey, does
93,
your
like
cousin
you said,
still? Yeah.
and I neglect to go back on 95 to head up towards Union. And I didn't realize that I had fucked up till I saw North Conway. I said, well, I've been here. This is clearly not the right way. Right? So I got up the fold out map, and I found something that, I had to take a right on 93 and then, go back, go that way, go towards the Atlantic.
East. That would be east.
Yeah. That would be what I was looking for. I forgot what route it was. But it was up in Conway somewhere. That goes to
The
95.
Kangamogus Highway, right? You go from Lincoln on 93 to 16. That'll get you to 95. I think that's
probably
how
what I
it
did
usually
then.
goes.
I don't
That's a
actually
long way to
remember,
go, man.
'cause your sister was-
93 is more. 93 is interior. 95 is coastal.
Well, your sister was pissed at me, Mikey. And so she started
remember that.
navigating.
Yeah.
She took the map
Yeah.
and started ordering me around. And then we made it.
She's a take charge kind of gal.
Get your shit
remember that.
together, Dave.
I remember that visit. Yeah, that was. You guys ended up in Conway,
Yep.
headed to Unity.
Oh, so you must have taken, all right, you must have taken 16. Well, yeah, if you stayed on 95, you would have gotten off at Waterville. And,
Right.
Well, if I hadn't taken 93, I
So-
wouldn't have missed, I don't know what I was doing. I was probably lighting a joint or some fucking thing when the big choice came up.
Alcohol was involved.
Oh, there's definitely alcohol. That was the ride from hell. You
We're going
You would have
north.
not enjoyed
We'll
it.
get
Mike.
there. It's up north. We'll get there. It's just up north.
Yeah,
it's all the same, yeah.
flying like maniacs through life.
Let's head north.
Them's were the days.
I just got like flames on the fucking my flares and shit painted on the thing. The big devil head, I'm going north with a 30-pack. I'm taking
You guys got
93.
rain down there today?
Yeah, it's gray and rainy.
I like
Yeah.
It's clear up though,
it. Was coming
as
down
they
good.
say. I can check for you.
It's sometime this afternoon, late this afternoon.
Yeah. I liked it though, man. We had a nice one. It started coming down like crazy. It was great.
Chance of showers before 1. Patchy fog before noon.
Good time to go grocery
Well, it's
shopping.
nice. My roof's not leaking anymore.
That's
It
nice.
used to leak
That's-
past the chimney there. And all these beautiful heavy rainstorms, I don't have to worry as much anymore.
How about them
It used to
thunderstorms
come
last
down
night?
and
Yeah.
yeah,
That
I
was
heard
great.
those.
I turned off all my electronics.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
That must have been a chore.
I didn't take, actually, it didn't take. I think they were off already. That's how I knew it
Turn
was
off all the
raining in the
robots.
first place.
You got to turn off all your robots.
Yeah, my robots. My Roomba. That's what I did, a Roomba. Just this thing wandering aimlessly in the house, recording all my
You have to turn off
movements.
the- Honey, it's thundering and lightning. Turn off the robots.
Turn off the robots. They
Have the robots turn
could
off
go
the
mad.
robots.
They could go
What they're
wacky.
there for.
Mm.
They'll get murderous. They'll switch over to murderous mode. All right, what's Will Smith's iRobot this week? No shit, I did.
Yeah,
Because
what'd you
I
think?
read iRobot, and now I got my hands on a copy of that.
Yeah, what'd you think?
They took elements. The screenwrite was pretty good. They did take some elements of the book in there, so that was good. And what is it? Moynihan, Bridget Moynihan. She plays the doctor who's a spinster in the book. She's not very attractive, but yeah, Bridget Moynihan is.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh yeah.
that makes the movie better.
Oh man, don't.
It's hard
That's
watching a
good.
I
Will
like
Smith
the
movie now. After he did that,
Yeah.
after he freaked out.
well, it's weird. They develop this baggage that they take with them on these movies and stuff, with their personal lives, and then you can't help but separate the weirdness from the role they're playing sometimes.
I wish I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Spacey, I love fucking L.A. Confidential. I fucking still watch it, right? But
Yep.
Kevin Spacey's in it, and he's really good in it. But and Moon too. He's the robot.
Yep.
So he's the robot. He's the robot in Moon. Plays a robot.
I know he's a
That's
great actor.
That's a good
but
movie. I wish I could watch that movie and not know the punchline again. I'd like to go through that experience again.
It's still good, even because of the music
Yeah.
and the miniatures, and just
It's still okay, but it was a lot of fun, like not
Oh,
knowing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's like the Matrix, the first Matrix.
right.
You didn't know what's going on. That was the whole cool thing, was to find out what's the Matrix.
That's right.
Now you watch it again, it's okay, but
It's okay.
you already know
You can
what's
never
the
go
Matrix.
back. You can never go back.
You can never go back.
You get that once,
Right,
though.
you can never
That's good.
step into the same river twice. So,
You just hope the next movie's gonna do it too. The one you don't know anything about.
Like Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
Go see Jurassic Park. Don't
I
think
didn't
about
get
read
there
about
fast enough. Fucking Omni magazine. There's a dinosaur in the car. It's dinosaurs. I was so close. I swear to God, it was like the next day. I just talked to you. Did you see Jurassic Park? I was from another planet. I just got back. He said, don't do anything. Don't look at me. And I wasn't. I really wasn't. It was like I was at a newsstand. I went by it. There's a fucking dinosaur on the cover of it. I said, ah. But I mean, I saw that movie. That wasn't really hidden too long.
No.
Like what's in the cage?
Shoot!
See, you had the new popes from Chicago.
Yep.
He's on a mission from God.
The Italian TV was showing the Blues Brothers. Yeah,
Nice.
He's
on
a
a
White
mission
Sox
guy.
fan
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
See, that's a movie I've seen many times. I will see over and over again for the rest of my days. The Blues Brothers.
Yeah, I gotta watch it once a year myself. It's
Jake, I gotta pull over. I love that scene. Just fucking wipes out a whole guardrail. I gotta pull over. This is fucking ridiculous pull. He just goes into the median, taking the guardrail with him. And all these cops, fucking Jesus, hundreds of them, hundreds and hundreds of them. All because he ran a red light.
Yeah, that's I consider that the best music video that came out of that time period.
Yeah.
The world's best music video is the Blues Brothers.
Right, because the copy I had for a long time was just up to the chase. Just as they left when they were heading out from right after Carrie Fisher's big scene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you saw it when I showed it to you. That's all I had, and you didn't know. I didn't tell you. Oh yeah. By the way, that's all I got. There's this other part I only saw once, the chase, but I don't have that because I didn't know how to use the VHS yet. It was like one of my first recordings, and I didn't know about the speed, and I had it on like a 2-hour tape instead of like the 4-hour or 6-hour tape. That little switch. So I'm like, oh, this is the best. And then I watched it again, and then I couldn't believe that it cut off. And that's when I found out about speeds. That's why I learned all that shit. Right? I'm recording the blue. I had that pause button. I took out all the fucking ads. You know, the part with the nun was pretty stupid because they couldn't swear on TV.
oh
And I didn't even know what they were actually saying until I saw it. Like finally saw it not TV'd, and with the ending again because I'd only seen that once. And I heard people talking about it before I saw it because I missed it in the theater. I wasn't around. And it finally showed up on TV. I'd listen to this music. Music was everywhere. That album and shit.
I like the country bar scene with the chicken wire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
We got to figure out something these people like and fast.
We got both kinds here, country and western.
I got to
That
see
was
that.
great.
I got to see that. I took the Universal Studios tour in California, in Universal Studios.
Oh, yeah.
That bar is still set up.
Oh, yeah.
The tram went by it.
Can you fling
There's
a
a
beer
lake out in
bottle at
front of
it?
it. What's that?
Can you fling a beer bottle at it?
Well, they don't let you inside. You can't get off the train.
Damn it.
But on the other side of the road is a lake, right? And they had the Jaws robot
Oh, yeah.
in the lake, and that Jaws robot came out. That was pretty cool.
Robot. Jaws robot. Fucking robots everywhere today. Jaws
Right.
robot. That's what we should make
No
a lot
getting
of
away
shark
from that
robots
stuff.
with AI.
Heron's working on a play right now where they're doing an improv comedy version of Jaws. She's making sharks for that.
Improv, huh?
Yeah, she's in an improv company.
That's cool. I like improv.
My big
Well.
line would be fucking sharks. Run.
I fancy myself a bit of an improvist.
Oh yeah? That was good. That was
An
smooth.
improvisational kind of guy.
Sometimes, when you're on, you're on.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're really off.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That's the beauty
You're
about
hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Some people are hot all the time.
it.
Like Phil Hartman was good. It's like John Candy.
Yep, that's the fun part, Like with music, it's fun. The improv is fun. And when you're really on, it sounds like someone else is playing your guitar. Who is that guy? He's fucking good.
Yeah, sometimes writing like the Big Lebowski. I saw it. They were talking about that, and they always ask him, "Was that improv?" And they go, "Nope, that was all written. That was memorized. That was in a." No, we don't. They don't do that. You do the lines. They write. Their writing is I guess it sounds like improv, but no.
There's whole movies made like that. There's a name for it. I can't remember the name, but the director basically presents like a scenario, and there's no lines. The
Yeah.
actors, yeah. There's some movies
So
that I've seen.
it takes some really good acting to do it both ways.
Yeah.
To be improv, you got to be in your character. But like that other kind of movie, in order to like Big Lebowski, where you makes you think it's improv, that's a whole like another skill.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think
like a lot of directors, like Woody Allen is famous for that. Not necessarily the dialogue; he just sets up the situation and has the actors ad lib for the scenes.
You got to be
And,
good.
if
For
he
that.
likes it, he'll keep it. If not, he'll have you do it over.
Do it 100 times.
And there's a lot
Another
of stories
person who
about
has
somebody,
a lot of baggage with him too. You know, he try to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of hard.
Yeah,
I saw one where the director just gave them notes. The actors didn't even know there was a situation, right? And they're at a party, and now you know this one thing, and you know this other thing, and this other person don't know that, and so they were aware that they all had instructions, but they didn't know what they were, and then now they had to improv the thing, right? And it was really cool because it was about different dimensions, like they'd gotten this riff. It was creepy as fuck because everything, all the power goes out, of course, right? Now they like a group of them goes, down the block to see what the fuck, right? See if it's out on the other block, so they go, and they don't have flashlights, so they all have these colored sticks, the ones, the chemical ones, right? This guy just has a box of blue ones, right? So later they see themselves going the other way, right? But with red ones. It's weird. They're like, what the fuck is that, right? So it turns out they're all walking around mixing up in all these different.
I saw that one.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it. You know what I'm talking about, right? They were getting
Yeah.
notes, and that one blonde girl at the end, she skipped over. She was like, that was great. That was great.
Yeah, I wish I remember the name of that one too. I can't think of it right now.
But that's an improv
Later.
one that was like brilliant.
That was improv, huh? It's like a dinner party. They're at a dinner party.
Yeah, there was a commentary track. And the director was how they did that, right?
Wow.
Whoa, this is fucking a trip. And like they just had instructions. Okay, now this. And I think they were actually writing it as it was going along too, depending on what they said. Okay, now, you're gonna come back. You're different. Fuck. So some of them did. So like the people didn't know what the fuck either. Some of them knew they were in like this. Yeah. Oh man, it was brilliant, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool flicks out there. I saw one last night that was pretty cool called Black Box. It was like a long episode of Black Mirror. I finished Black Mirror, by the way, so you can talk about that one if you like.
I forgot all about it now.
That's a great series, man.
Well, just start. I'll remember it. I really do. I'm not fucking with you. I just the only one, the Callister, I remember. I remember the other ones were great. What the fuck? I can't remember any of them. They were so good.
That's all right.
Um,
To all our viewers, all our millions of viewers and 10 subscribers, go watch the latest season of Black
Senior
Mirror.
moment there. Trying to remember. So memorable. Yeah, the
Really
sequel
memorable.
to the game, to the NPCs, the DNA created NPCs in the game. That was pretty good. I like that actress that played the captain. She was in that Penguin series. If you ever get a chance to see,
she's in a lot of
Penguin.
good shit.
Penguin series?
she's they made this series about the Penguin. It's great. Colin, what's his name? Colin, that Irish actor
Colin
plays
Farrell.
the Penguin with heavy Colin Farrell, thank you. Plays a lot of heavy makeup, really complex character developments, and it's good stuff.
I have always had problems with penguins. I had to go to Catholic school. I have problems with penguins. They give me the creeps.
Man.
Oh, Common People. Remember that woman? She needed like they kept making a subscription to her head, right? Like she could have like that.
Oh yes,
She had
yes,
that brain operation, right? So
yes.
once in a while, she just go
That
into an
was-
ad, right? And they
That's
kept
great
upping it,
because
and yeah.
What were the
Oh, that
who were
was
the
fucked.
there?
That was fucked.
Yes.
who are the brothers from
that's
Rhode
great.
Island?
Yeah,
From,
Farrelly
Cumberland?
Brothers?
Yeah, the Farley brothers.
Yeah, they make great films.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Name
Okay.
some.
Outside
have you
Providence.
seen Shallow Hal yet? Have you seen
No, I
Shallow
haven't.
Hal?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh man, that's just one of their best.
That's them.
Jack Black.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, her underwear.
I don't know.
He's holding her underwear. It's
Outside
like, what
Providence.
the fuck, this big giant.
that's another good one. I'm sorry.
I knew all the characters in Outside Providence. I was, at different points of every one of those characters in Outside Providence.
Oh yeah,
How many people do you know
That
by the
scene
name
of,
Drugs?
Alec Baldwin in his work shirt on the Naugahyde Lazy Boy eating ice cream out of the carton. That was my father right there. It was-
What is it? It's a musical instrument. Oh yeah, play something. All right, get the fuck out of here.
The music horn. It's a music horn.
It's a musical
Jack Black was-
instrument.
Jack Black was pretty young in that, huh? The Shallow Hell.
yeah, it was from got to be like almost 20 years now.
Oh
maybe?
yeah, at least.
I don't know.
But
And
try to
Outside
see anything
Providence
that
is
they
older
make.
still. It's probably like 25 years old,
Oh yeah, yeah.
at
That's
least.
fucking ancient. I saw it 10 years after everybody else saw it. They kept saying, "Watch this." It's one of those, and I finally did. I love the way it begins. It's you know it's Pawtucket already, but underneath they go Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and then
This
you
place
hear us.
suck or what?
Yeah. I'm hooked. They're in the water
That's
tower.
like that says it all. Like if you've been to Pawtucket, that says it all.
Yeah, they're over near the incinerator.
If you're on Route
They
2,
did-
if you go, what?
They did Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, and
Yeah, another
the
Rhode
one
Island
about
epic.
the one
Something
about
About
when Jim
Mary.
Carrey plays the police officer too, the state police, statey.
Kingpin.
Can't think of
There's something about Mary. Outside
something about
Providence.
Mary. Another great. Wow, something about
Me-
Mary. I forgot about that.
That was a
That's
good one. Yeah,
good
that
one.
was,
Yeah,
that was good. Me, Myself, and Irene.
that's yep.
Say It Isn't So. Osmosis Jones. Shallow Hell. Stuck on You. Shallow Hell is 2001.
Wow.
Jesus. 24
Three Stooges.
years old.
They redid the Three Stooges. They did that.
That
movie.
was them.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh,
The Heartbreak
Did Will
Kid and Paul
Sasso
Pass.
play Curly, and he did a pretty good job. No one could ever recreate these people exactly, but I think he did a pretty fair job.
Greatest beer run
We
ever.
grew up with the Three Stooges.
My all-time favorite.
Ricky Stanky.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
know
know
that.
that one.
Ricky Stanky. Gotta see it though. Sounds great.
Federal Hill too.
Creed.
Do you remember Federal Hill?
Yeah, I remember that one. Nuts and guts. They were talking about wieners. I never called them that before that.
They directed Trailer Park Boys 6 episodes in 2016.
Well,
No
of course
kidding.
they did.
I didn't know. Wow.
Which ones, huh? We have to watch them.
It says 6 episodes and the year was 2016. So
Oh, jeez. I'm no. I don't know if that's me.
You'd probably puzzle that out. Yes.
Was that the
Louder
industrial
Milk.
hemp year?
Louder Milk. 3 seasons, creator, directors, producers.
Loudermilk?
Loudermilk.
That's a
Iggy
good
Loudermilk?
series. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Loudermilk's
That's a
great.
great series.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy's funny.
Ron Livingston,
co-
he's good.
They co-wrote one episode of Seinfeld.
I'll forgive him for that, I guess.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Another Ron Livingston classic is Office Space. If you guys ever see, must have seen Office Space before.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. That was fucking funny. It was funny shit.
Yeah, have they done? What was their most recent thing? 'Cause I haven't heard from them in a long
Most
time.
recent was 2024 Dear Santa.
Dear Santa. No, I missed that one.
Ricky Stanky was 2024.
Ricky Stanky.
Ricky Stanky. Have to look that one up.
So you boys up to today? What's on the agenda? Old man agenda.
We're going up to Taylor Brook Brewery because Colleen and Glenn are playing there. It's Glenn's 70th birthday party.
Wow,
Oh fuck.
Yep.
that's a good place to do
Yeah.
that too. I'm glad you turned me on to that. That was
I'm going to be
Very
playing
nice.
up there on the 24th, 2 to 5. May
You
not
got the
have
band
a bass-
together?
Well, had a bass player, but now he may need an operation, so he might not be able to make it. Mikey, can you still play bass?
yeah.
But I can't
that
lift
would be
my-
an
I can't
event.
lift my
Yeah,
bass
do it,
amp
Mike.
anymore. I can't
You
lift
have a
my
bass
bass.
You still have a
That's right.
bass?
So bass. This is how bad stories start. Do you still have a bass? There is no happy ending to that story. Do
No, but it's a comedy.
you still have a bass? Yeah, I still got the bass, but man,
The next Fairley Brothers project.
is Ricky
He's finally
Stanky
got
out.
he's finally got the big gig, you know. He's going to be playing Carnegie Hall or something. Dude,
Yeah,
anyways, that's what I'm
anyway.
doing. What's on your agenda?
Trying to stay warm. No, nothing. I'll probably go see the folks today. Go shopping, take my son to work. Very boring old man day, you know.
Tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
We're going to see Heron briefly.
Oh, nice. That'll be a treat, I'm sure.
Yep.
Great.
Taking pic. Oh, I finished my sculpture. I'm going to be taking pictures of that
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah. Send me some pics. I want to see that.
Yeah. I'll send,
Very
you,
nice.
I'll send you the good pics. It's cool. I got some pics from my phone, but you know, we're going to put a black backdrop and dramatic lighting and all.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out pretty cool.
Okay, so the movie Ricky Stanky is about a character named Ricky who is street smart, resourceful young man navigating a difficult life in the city. He's known for his quick wit, ability to improvise, and knack for getting out of tight spots. The movie implores his journey overcoming adversity, making tough choices, and striving for a better future.
All right.
Is it filmed in Providence or something? Did they film it locally or?
Didn't really say. Doesn't really say. On the AI overview. Hang on a second. Hello?
There's no getting away from it.
I am Maury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you up
Well,
to,
anyway,
Dave?
that's-
You're going to bed, right?
Well, you know what? It's fucking so cool being on third now. motherfucker. Get up at 11. I take stand under the hot shower for a while. Nobody's in my way. You know what I mean? I got all that to myself. Then I get to the building. I got, I walk around, go up to the roof, of course, look out, get a coffee, go in my corner, crack the book, and I'm in there till 4. And then I roll out. Nothing really happens until like 6. I do gets weird between 6 and 8, and then I'm out of there. And then I'm home, right? And I'm wide awake. I'm all jazzed now, right? Like this is like, I used to be this awake at midnight, and it sucked. Like for 17 years it was like that. I just can't unwind like that. I can't. And the more I need to, the more I failed at it.
So what time's bedtime for you?
Lately, all right, this is what's been happening. I've been like doing some shit, and I'll like nap like in the afternoon before my wife gets home, and I'll hang out with her. We'll eat and all that, and she kind of rolls. Old lady goes to bed at 6, and then I go to bed. And I get up at 11. I usually just conk out. This is 1 week. This is the first week, but this looks like this is how it's gonna be. And I could stay up all day and just do it after 6, because it's certainly enough. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. But I don't know. Have you seen the clouds? Have you seen the sky? Here I have the whole night to myself, right? And it's been like as cloudy as you could get, right? We had like these beautiful. So I was like, yeah. Welcome to 3rd. I know it'll clear up. It can't be. This can't go on forever, can it? Hmm. The other night it was okay. There were some clouds and shit. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I gotta get food. I gotta go stock up.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have the folks over for dinner tomorrow. Make some probably eggplants, I think,
Nice.
that we agreed on. So
Eggplant parmigiana?
Huh?
that's it. Yep.
Yeah,
Do
that
you
reminds
use,
me.
do
I'll
you
make.
bread, do you use breadcrumbs or just flour?
I use breadcrumbs. I use flour and breadcrumbs. Like,
My ma used to make them with just flour. That's how my ma did
Uh-huh.
it. And then Nancy did it with breadcrumbs. I was like, oh, that's better. That's a better way.
so we tried it with panko one time. It was okay, but not as good as the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
But
That's
we're
cool.
gonna
What are
probably
you
do
doing
that.
today, Mikey?
I'm going to go purchase some antifungal cream.
Oh,
Lovely.
all
For
right. You got a crotch. You got
pasty
crotch
butt?
rock?
I was just giving a little example of my improv abilities.
Brilliant.
But your chicken, I remember you were asking me about pasty butt, and I thought it was
Pasty
a
butt.
personal,
Pasty
a
butt
personal
on little
question. Like,
chicks.
what do you do for?
Pasty butt?
Yeah, if you had told me a couple of weeks ago I'd be blow drying a chicken's ass, I wouldn't have believed you, man.
Oh my God.
But she's bonded with me, wicked.
Oh,
As they do if you
well,
do
good.
You got a girlfriend who's a legger.
It's great.
She's
White
a hot
leggy.
chick. Mikey finally
Legs
get
up
himself
the
a
head.
hot chick.
I got a hot chick, legs up the head.
How'd you get her hot? I blew dry with a blow dryer.
Voila.
When we were kids, they say, how do you turn on a girl? And then one kid went, plug her in. Yeah, that was good. That was dead like stuck.
Right back
Pretty
to the
soon,
robots,
eh?
man.
Pretty soon.
Right back to the fucking robots, dude.
Plug her in. That's how you turn her on.
That'll
Turn
be
on a
the
girl.
big money right there. You know, it won't. I mean, that'll
would think
the
so, yeah.
robotics
Maybe,
industry
who
will
knows?
explode. On that. Yeah.
It's, somebody
Yeah.
hacks into it. They turn into a murderous. They go into murderous rage.
Yeah. Well, watch that movie
know, you-
Companion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
That's
guys.
right. Yeah. That's right. Why did I watch that? That's like on Hulu or something, right? That's not something I ain't got.
Yeah, something like that.
Like
yeah.
Apple. If it's not Apple, forget it. I'm not going to get it. I mean, I'd like to. I mean, I know they have some pretty good shit, but I don't know.
Robot girls are even better than old girls because they don't yell, they don't tell, and they're not even grateful as hell.
Now, that is not improv. You've memorized that.
So twist at
Not
the end.
spontaneous. If you read the bathroom wall, that's where I get all my information.
Charge them, barge them, and whatever. Enlarge them. On today,
And
man.
flush them. You have to have a flush button. You know, you have to flush out those cavities.
Flush them, crush them, and
Give them the
crush 'em.
vapors.
Uh,
Give the vapors, Mikey. The vapors.
Vegas.
You don't have to buy
Yeah,
them line. You got to buy them 10W30.
What are we talking about now?
George's
Fish
robot
oil.
girlfriends.
That's the 10W40. It has that great fish oil, so with that natural scent.
WD.
Yeah,
WD. That's their perfume that they wear.
Well, anyway.
WD.
Yeah. All oiled up.
Hi, big boy, big boy, big boy, big boy,
No.
big boy.
I programmed it to say that.
Better watch it. Watch
Oil can,
it.
oil
Watch it.
can.
Took dirty to me.
So
Mud,
that
grime,
was
grease.
so like the neckbeard pictures that you sent.
Oh, yeah.
All over.
I'm working on mine. I'm kind of moving it back, moving it.
Yeah, bring it down. Bring it on down.
Gotta go all the way to your chest, Mike. It's gotta continue all the way down.
Oh,
I don't know if that's possible, dude.
I saw one where they had the neckbeard,
George could do that.
and then they had the hairline shaped back, so it's just like a cap of hair that started here, went around here. It's the most peculiar hairstyle I've ever saw.
I bet he gets a lot of dates.
No, that's good. That keeps people
Well,
away
it's-
too.
It's very well. I mean, it's like you know the 80-20 rule, right? That a lot of social people are talking about these days, and like on the zeitgeist of media and whatnot, stuff like this. Like 80% of the women are fucking only 20% of the guys. They're only interested in 20% of the guys. So like 80% of the guys are sitting around growing neck beards because they're like, oh fuck it, then I'll do whatever the hell I want. They're not interested in me anyway. And so, in response to something like
I get that.
Now let's all just let that hang out there for a while, guys.
That
So
rings
anybody with a
true.
neck beard has given up. That's what I'm saying.
that's right. But
Is that what you're saying? You hairy motherfuckers have just quit. You're the 80%.
no, we're the 80% that stopped trying. Yeah, you've given up.
Well, that's just sad. We should like start a GoFundMe or something. We should go fund you. We should go find some help, some kind of razor.
Fund my neck beard. Fund my neck beard.
They like that men smooth.
Help me to reach
Smooth on the
my
cheek,
neck beard to my
very end
shoulder
of
here.
the chin.
No, I know a lot of women just like to grab them. Just grab the fucking bed. They like the fucking thing. It's a goddamn handle. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, to throw you out of the house. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking hairy neck motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's enough of that shit.
Bad boy.
All you do is eat my food.
You just stay outside and think about what you did.
Yeah.
See, it's almost time
Sleep
for
in
my egg dosage. I need my 3 egg breakfast. I'm
3 a
still
day?
getting a
Many
lot
grams
of
of
eggs.
protein for all those curious.
Well, you could live that way, sure.
20 grams of pure, unadulterated protein.
Protein. Yogurt. Protein.
That's
Yogurt.
next year's
Nice.
protein.
Scar. From Iceland. Is that from Iceland?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it
It's good.
actually from Iceland, or is it just they just use the name? Does it say actually from
I don't know.
manufactured?
It's going to have a tariff on it if it's from Iceland. The only Skyer made in the USA.
Ah, Jersey. From New Jersey. It's from Jersey.
Good Jersey, Iceland, you know.
Pawtucket. Well, yeah.
It's from Jersey. My yogurt's from Jersey. What's it to you?
This is New Jersey. Does this place suck
Which
or what?
exit? Which exit is that yogurt from?
Well,
That
it
20
seems
grams
like
of protein is from his backyard.
Yeah, I got protein from my backyard too.
You do?
Yeah,
What's it
Medicine.
called? Oh,
the world's best food for humans.
yeah, protein in my backyard too.
What you got?
Dolores.
Dolores.
Yeah, that was the punchline.
Stop with the improv. Stop with the improv.
no,
We
keep
need
it up.
someone to write.
That was good. Dolores.
Playing at the Rochester Theater. Now appearing at the Rochester Theater. Mike Coart.
Mike Coart's
Stand
improv.
up wonder. Yeah,
Well, boys,
Sounds
have
good.
a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, man.
And,
yes. For all you mothers out there.
whether you
Motherfuckers.
mothers and sons of mothers, have a good one.
Mothers and motherfuckers.
Ricky Stanky.
Stank.